Hello, fellow traders. AMP Futures here presenting a new how-to video. In today's segment, we're excited to demonstrate how to add the new CME Micro Ultra US Treasury bond contract in your TradingView platform. Now, before we get started, a couple things that you're going to need to have in place in order for you to follow the instructions in this video tutorial. Of course, you're going to need to have a TradingView account, and you're going to need to have a CQG connection with AMP Futures to be able to link your AMP Futures account with your TradingView account. Once you have these two things in place, let's go ahead and now demonstrate how to add the new CME Micro Ultra US Treasury bond in your TradingView platform. So now that we're connected, right now I'm currently using a trial demo, which you can request from our website at www.ampfutures.com. This is just basically a demo account for paper trading. But of course, if you're using a live connection for live trading with CQG with AMP Futures, the instructions that I'm demonstrating will be exactly the same. The first thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you have a watch list open. A watch list is typically on the top right corner of your TradingView workspace. It's this area that you see here. If for any reason you don't have your watch list open, you might have accidentally minimized it. You can basically reopen it by clicking this little button here with the box and 3 lines that says watch list details and news. Once you click it, this will open up your watch list. The next step is you want to click the little plus sign here on the top right corner where it says add symbol. And this is going to open up the add symbol box, and by default it's going to show the all category group. You can leave it as is. It's okay to be on the all category group. The next step is you want to go ahead and type in the symbol abbreviation for the Micro Ultra US Treasury bond. The CQG symbol abbreviation is MWNA. So we're going to type in MWNA. And then once you do that, TradingView will have an understanding of what you're trying to add and filter out the results. One thing I am curious about is what the true exchange symbol is for the Micro Ultra US Treasury bond. I'm thinking it's MWN. Let me double check this. So I'm going to type in, I'm going to get rid of that A there, and I'm going to hit this little arrow here to the right. And so, yeah, it actually is MWN. And the reason why I wanted to point this out is because it's very important that whenever you're trading with AMP Futures and using a CQG connections, the CQG abbreviations will be slightly different than the exchange symbol abbreviation. So the exchange symbol abbreviation for the Micro Ultra US Treasury bond is MWN. And that's why I recommend always typing in the CQG symbol abbreviation instead, because the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to add the TradingView symbol. A TradingView symbol is usually represented with a little 1 and exclamation mark at the end of the exchange symbol. So you can see here MWN 1 exclamation mark. So watch what happens when I add the A, which is the symbol, the CQG symbol abbreviation. Notice now it only shows the CQG symbol abbreviation. And also another visual representation, as you can see where it says F.US. That's also giving you a visual representation that you're actually looking at the correct CQG symbol map. The next step is once you find the symbol, click the little arrow pointing to the right. This is going to collapse the different contract months. So right now we're currently trading the June 2024 contract month. So we're going to go and click this little plus sign here to the right, which will then add this to the watch list. Once you click it, that plus sign will go away. It'll turn into a little circle and it'll say go to symbol. By default, whenever you add a new symbol into your watch list, it's always going to be stored at the bottom of your watch list. So you can see here, MWNM24. All right, now when we click it, this is going to populate the symbol into whatever you're using within TradingView. If you have a chart open, or for example, if you have a trade window open, it's going to populate that symbol in the order ticket and as well as the depth of market. Now that you know how to add the symbol into your watch list in TradingView, let's go ahead and demonstrate some simple trades with the new micro instrument. So for example, if you want to place a trade off the chart, it's very easy to do. The first thing that I want to point out is on the top left corner of the chart. This is going to allow you to place simple market orders. You can see here sell market, buy market, and also in between the buy market and sell market buttons allow you to change your order quantity as well. So if you're not placing pending orders like a limit or stop order, you can use these buttons here to place market orders and adjust your order quantity. Otherwise, if you want to place a pending order, for example, you want to place, let's say, a limit order or a stop order, you want to take your mouse cursor and hover it over a specific price area on the chart. So for example, right now, my mouse cursor is currently hovered at 125.22, which is above the last trade price, which you see in the green highlighted price at the bottom there at 120.07. So when I right click with my mouse, I can select trade, and now it's only going to display the compatible order types that can be placed based on the location of the price that I clicked on the chart. So since I clicked above the last trade price, the only order types that can be placed would be a limit order, a sell limit order, a buy stop, or a buy stop limit. And that's the reason why you only see those specific order types displayed. So now just simply choose the order type that you wish to place. So for example, if I want to place a sell for one contract at 125.22 even. I'm going to left click, and now you can see the order is actually working visibly on the chart. Once the order is visibly working, you can left click on the order. Once you hover your mouse cursor over the working order display, your mouse cursor will turn into a little hand icon. Now I can left click and hold down the left click and release the left click once I want to amend the order to the new price level. If I want to cancel out the order, I can click the little X here, and now the order is canceled out. And that's how you place simple trades directly off the chart. Now, if I want to place trades off the order ticket or the DOM, the first thing I want to make sure is that this window is created. If for any reason it's not created, you need to maximize your trade panel at the bottom here where it says AMP demo, or if you're connecting to a live account, AMP live. You want to open that up and click the trade button here. And now this is going to open up the little order ticket window as well as your DOM. To place orders off the order ticket is very straightforward. Pretty much what you're doing is you're going to either choose sell for a transaction or buy for a transaction. It's very obvious to understand what the ticket is. At the bottom, you can see it's a red color code for sell. It also says sell. Or if you click buy, it's blue. You can see it says buy. Now you have the ability to choose different order types. So if you want to place, let's say, a simple market order, I can choose the amount of contracts that I want to buy or sell. So you can see here units. Also, I can attach an OCO bracket order if I want to as well. So here's an example of just placing a simple sell market. And now you can see I'm short one contract at a price of 120.06. I can close out the position from the trade panel by clicking the X here, or I can just do the opposite transaction by clicking to the buy side, and I can buy it back in the market. If I want to place a pending order, for example, like a limit order, you're going to choose again whether you want to do a sell order or a buy order. You're going to choose limit for the order type or stop. And then once you choose limit or stop, you'll now have an additional parameter populate here where it allows you to select the actual price. So for example, if I want to place a buy limit at 120.04 for one contract, now I can click the buy button at the bottom, and now you can see that order is working. All right, this is how you place orders off the order ticket. Now, if you want to place orders off the depot market, also known as the DOM, very straightforward. You have two columns. To the left of the price column, your price column down the middle. You have your buy column to the left and your sell column to the right. So all you're doing really is essentially clicking in a specific column to determine the action type. So if you're going to be placing a buy order, you want to make sure you're clicking in the left column. If you're going to be placing a sell order, you want to click on the right column. A good visual indication is when you're hovering your mouse cursor over the specific column, you'll see that the box is a color code. You can see that's a blue box. That's letting you know you're placing a buy order. You can also see to the left there where it says limit order. Or to the right, you can see now the box is red, and you can see the red as limit. So for example, if I wanted to place a buy limit at 119.27, you can see here at the bottom, you can adjust your amount of contracts, either use the up and down arrows or just type in the quantity manually. But just simply left click to place the order, and now the order is placed. To modify and cancel out the order is very similar to the chart trader. You're going to hover your mouse cursor over the working order display. Your mouse cursor will turn into a double-sided arrow as it shows now. And now I can left click, hold down the left click, and release the left click to modify the order. To cancel out the order, you want to click the little X, and now the order is canceled out. And then to place a stop order on the DOM, depending on what operating system you're using, if you're using a Windows operating system, it's typically going to be the control key. To hold down the control key, which will change the order type to stop. Or if you're using a Macintosh keyboard, as I am, it's the command key. So what I mean by that, for example, right here, if I'm clicking the buy column above the last trade price, right now it's a buy limit order. We don't want to place a buy limit above the market price because that's not a valid order. What we do now is we hold down the command key, since I'm using a Macintosh keyboard. Notice now it changes to stop. Watch what happens when I release the command key. It goes back to limit. Here's me holding it down again. You can see it stop. Again, for a Windows operating system, it's typically the control key instead of command. Now I'm holding down the command key. I can left click while holding down the command key. And now you can see I was able to place the buy stop order. Same thing, left click, drag and drop to modify, or X to cancel out the order. And this is how you place trades on the new micro symbol on the chart trader, the order ticket, as well as the depot market. Before we end the segment, one important thing that I want to offer as a valuable resource for you, if you go to AMP Futures website at www.ampfutures.com, click the trading info menu at the top here, you'll see a subcategory group called margins. This is going to allow you to go down and look at the specific margin requirement for the new micro US Treasury bonds. So we're going to go down, it's in different category groups. So there's currencies, for example, there's energies, there's metals, and there's financials. So the reason why I want to point this out, there's three things that you're going to be able to do from this particular margins page. For one, you're going to be able to understand what the true exchange symbol is for the new micro ultra US Treasury bond. So here it is right here, for example. So you have one column that says symbol. This is going to display the true exchange symbol. As I mentioned earlier, it was MWN. but then CQG symbol will show as MWNA, as you can see there. This is really valuable because this will allow you to understand what CQG symbol that you need to type whenever you're trying to add symbols into your TradingView platform. And then you can also see the day trading margin requirements as well. So for example, very low margin of $148.75 per contract. So again, to get to this page, www.ampfutures.com, go to the trading info page. Within the context menu, you want to select margins, and it'll take you to this margins page. And this is how you add the new Micro Ultra US Treasury bond with AMP Futures using the TradingView platform.